Hi, my name is Tosin. Today I'm going to be sharing on some uh, concept and idea that will actually help you to be globally competitive. Um, it is important for you to understand the idea around how to create global influence and connecting your kind of value proposition to the wider audience or the global community. You can always create real-time influence or impact locally, but it is important for you to be able to actually connect what you do with the global community. Some of the benefit of actually becoming globally competitive is that it brings believability to what you do, it brings credibility to what you do. It even make you actually secure partnership with people that might be able to actually offer you mentorship, advisory support, or funding opportunity, or even you might also be able to actually position what you do um, in a better landscape or in a better framework. So the first starting point is about your strength, about understanding uh, what you can offer, what value can you offer, and how well can you deliver the value. So your ability to be able to actually understand your value proposition or the kind of value that you can deliver, that is what will actually set you apart. You are not like every other person we find out there. There are over 8 billion people in the world, and every 8 billion people you have all the world have their own uniqueness. So there is always a unique ability or a unique giftings or inherent ability or inherent giftings or skills or talent that every individual have. So it is important for you to be able to understand your strength, your kind of uniqueness. Are you a strategy person? Are you an idea person? Are you somebody that actually believe more in implementation, or do you have constraints in public speaking or in creative writing or in business development or in proposal writing and so on and so forth? So it is important for you to be able to actually define what your strength is. And when you're able to actually define what your strength is, you'll be able to actually navigate how to actually connect with the right audience. So number one, understand what your strength is. Then you will now be able to now bat clarity, because clarity is very important and crucial when you want to be globally competitive. Secondly, I would say that ideas are not fully formed, and when you are starting with an idea, you should always know that every idea always have that process where there will always be an iteration. Iteration is a process where you keep fine tuning or redefining or remodeling the idea to actually fit the market. So we call it a market fit idea. So most ideas don't always start as a market fit idea, but what is important for you is that you must think about how to launch your idea as quickly as possible. So that will bring me to this concept around design thinking, and the concept around understanding the basic need of people, and why it is important for you to understand the basic need of your target audience. Because if you do not understand the basic need of your target audience, you will be designing an amazing idea for the wrong audience. But what is important is that you need to actually understand the basic need, or basic need of your target audience, understanding their problem. You will now be able to actually design an effective solution that can be able to actually solve their problem. Now, design thinking has a lot of concepts, and one part is about empathy or understanding the pain point of your kind of end user. And most product managers or product owners understand this concept so well, and they're always connecting with their ideal audience by ensuring that they can be able to actually fine tune the pain point of their target audience. So understand your strengths in terms of your giftings, in terms of your skills that you have, in terms of the talent that you have, in terms of the ability that you have, in terms of your implementation. You must understand your capability, because you cannot do everything. You just need to know what you can do very well and how you can be able to actually implement what you can do very well. Secondly, you must be able to actually define your weakness. Many people don't do this, and they don't do what is known as weakness analysis. Your weakness analysis is about you understanding what you are failing at and how you can be able to actually improve on it. Or if perhaps if you are not able to improve on it, you can be able to say this is what works or this is what will not work for me. So it is important for you to know understand what your weakness is. So if you're able to understand what your weakness is, you'll be able to actually define yourself or reposition yourself for opportunities that are not gravitating towards what your weakness is. Because a lot of people keep fine tuning or keep talking about their weaknesses without working about it. You can work about your weakness, and you can also try and estimate or evaluate yourself in such a way that you can be open-minded or be conscious enough to be able to actually come up with witty or innovative ideas that will actually help you to path real-time change. Thirdly, there's a part of opportunity about why opportunity is important. Opportunity is very important because many people don't understand that opportunity is what they need to actually batch change. Now, there's this concept and ideology that I always say that success is when opportunity meets with preparation. Some people used to say luck factor or grace factor. There might be luck or grace factor, but every luck and grace factor we always have in life are always as a result of our ability to position ourselves well, our ability to prepare ourselves ahead of that time. So opportunity don't just come on the platter of gold, because sometimes some people do not know how to harness opportunity effectively. So that is why it is important for you to be able to actually define what you are good at, which is your strength, understand what your weakness is, then you can be able to match up the opportunity that is available with your strength. And finally, I'm going to be talking about technological idea or technological threat or revolution, because most people don't understand this part where they don't know that in anything you do, in your field, in your career, in any kind of, even in your business, in any area that you're actually in, there are technological advancements that has actually disrupted what you are currently doing. So it is now your duty to be able to actually sit down and study trend of what emerging trend or new ideas that are coming up in your work or in your career or in your business. That is why it is important for you to research and research and research. You need to research in-depth ideas, in-depth knowledge, in-depth concepts on in your field or in your career, and be able to actually use those data or insights to be able to actually build a vintage advantage for yourself. So you can always use data, research data, or analytics to be able to actually build economic advantage for yourself. That is very, very important, because most time the threats will always come based on advancement or improvement. And when we talk about the concept of change management, change is always chaotic, and new change will always come with newer problem. New change will always come with newer experiences. So when new change are battered, there will always be new problem. There will always be need for new people who are skilled and equipped enough to be able to manage that change at that time. That's a concept around change management. And that also work in organization or in businesses. Either you are an intrapreneur or as an entrepreneur, it also work a lot, because change is vital and change is inevitable, and newer change will always cause disruption. Newer change will always cause um, change in the way you do your stuff, in the way you do your work, in processes of engagement with people, or in the processes of operation. So there are always ideology around change that you actually need to learn about in your craft. So that is why it is important for you to actually know some of these ideas that I'm actually sharing, and make sure that you are able to actually work your way through around it. And I believe these are some of the basic concept or ideas that will make you today globally competitive. If you are able to actually define what your strength is, and you are able to match your strength with the opportunity that is available, and you can also define what your weakness is and be able to know how you can be able to work for you. You can work against your weakness, not your weakness working against you, because you already know what you are skilled for or what you are talented to do, and understanding the threat or the kind of newer advancement or changes that happen in your sphere, in your field or in your career. So it is important for you to understand all these ideas, and I believe this will help you to bat massive change in what you do. Thank you very much for actually listening to my short talk around this. In my subsequent video, I'll be sharing some exhaustive idea that will be of a benefit to you. Kindly subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much. I celebrate you.